So this is the message to myself in 2 years. How did I come up with this idea? So last year when I was in Turkey, what I did was I created an anti-vision kind of. I literally just brainstormed the things I did not want to be true in the next year. And guess what? Most of them are not anymore. I did not read that anti-vision. Like literally after I wrote it, I did not read it anymore. It was just there in the notion. And yeah, it's like, man, most of the things there actually like became true. I mean, like, the format was that I don't want this in a year. I wrote literally everything like this. And most of those things actually this way now. I'm not asking for money from my brother or my sister. I'm not thinking about whether I could buy or afford things and that I would end up like without a shelter the next day or the next month. Yeah, it's incredible, man. So, since I am a YouTuber now, I'm going to record the video and then watch it in 2 years now, not just a year. So, a message to myself in 2 years. It's like a letter to myself. It's like a note to myself, really, in 2 years. And it's about what I don't want to be real in 2 years. What I don't want the reality to become in 2 years. Which is like this. You see, it's like however my life looks right now to you, I am literally bound to this ship. I have to travel. I have to go wherever it goes. If it has to go to the sea, I need to go because I can't even afford a ticket from Brazil to Kyrgyzstan. Do you even realize that? If I lose my job, I'm going to literally end up in Brazil a homeless dude. Can you fucking imagine that? And yeah, so I'm literally kind of walking on the edge right now. Not right now, but literally every day. I need to be careful with things. I do not want that in the future. I do not want to be working contracts, these kind of contracts in 2 years. I do not want that. What I want is, I want my own place in 2 years, whether it's rented or not. I just want my own piece of place, you know? I want I want to be able to wake up in the morning, do whatever I want, and look at the sun however I want, however much I want. I want to be able to have a window in the house. Yeah, literally a fucking window. I did not think I would miss that. But yeah, I want windows. I want a bright, beautiful place. And perhaps there will be a girl as well. I don't know. We will see. Maybe it's not the best thing for now. Maybe it is the best thing for the improvement. I genuinely don't know. But I want my own place. I want to be able to live there. I want to be able to afford whatever I want. And by whatever I want, I mean like rent for 6 to 12 months, whatever food, like the best kind of healthy food. I'm not asking for much, you know? I can eat the same food every day. I just want not processed foods, like just a literal rice, meat, eggs, vegetables in whatever amount I want. Because it's like last year in Turkey, I had to literally cut on some things to be able to buy eggs, you know? It's not the best thing, trust me. I do not want that in the future. I want to be able to leave the house whenever I want. If I want to, like, go, I don't know, like, take a walk at 5 a.m. because it's fucking beautiful at 5 a.m. I want to be able to do that. It's like if I want to run in the morning, like at 4 a.m., if I want to go for a run for 10K, 12K run, I want to be able to do that. I want, you know, I want to improve the freedom that I have. Even though my financial situation became significantly better, my freedom reduced to very little, trust me. It's suffocating sometimes. But it's another topic. The mental health on the ship, it's another topic. Trust me. So, yeah, I want my own place in 2 years. I want to be able to work at any hour of the day at home from my laptop, from my computer. I want to be able to work at any time. If I want to work 24 hours that day, I want to be able to do that. Because I have food, I have everything in the house. I have everything that I want. If I want if I don't want to work that day and I want to spend like 12 hours exercising, I want to be able to do that. I want my freedom. I want to have more freedom in 2 years. That's what I want. So, what the fuck is that? It looks like rocks moving, but holy shit, those are like little crabs. I hope it's gonna be good, whatever. So, what else? In terms of work, I want to be delegating most of the things that I do to other people. I want to be able to make I want to be making enough money to be able to delegate things like editing, things like thumbnails, titles, some those like most consuming things that are not challenging to me. They're not creative anymore. I want to be able to delegate them in 2 years. I want to be making enough money to delegate that, especially video editing. What else? So, what else? What else? It's like, how do I put this? Mm, in terms of money, how would I want to be making money? How would I want to be making money? I I don't know. I genuinely don't know at the moment. But my guess is that I am going to I'm just going to stick with YouTube for now. Yeah. I'm just going to stick with YouTube because the thing is, whatever kind of business that I choose, if I stick with it for long enough, it's going to work regardless. And I'm not talking about what kind of good of a person I am or how fucking amazing I am. I'm just saying that if anyone consistently works on one thing for several years, they're gonna be good at it. They're gonna start they're going to start making money from it. So, especially considering the fact that I'm going to try to improve everything in the process, like the probabilities of success are decent. So I'm just going to stick with that. I'm just going to stick with making videos. I'm just going to stick with learning and trying to teach that to other people. Whatever it is, the creator economy is the best vehicle right now to get into. Again, it's not the boat. No, it's not about how hard you row. It's about what boat you're in. It's about how hard you row and in which boat you're in. Do you get what I mean? So, I'm going to stick with making videos. I should probably stop questioning that. That's just how it is. I'm just going to stick with making videos. And in 2 years, what I want in 2 years is that I wake up, I batch record videos or write scripts for these videos. I record, I send them out for editing, and then I'm kind of free to start learning, And it's like 12 a.m. in the morning. It's like 1 or 2 p.m. and I can just start learning, focusing on myself, focusing on everything to improve myself. Reading books, exercising, non-negotiables, learning skills, some kind of skills. I don't know what they are yet. I'm not at that level. Just being able to focus on myself. Like 1 or 2 p.m. and I want to be able to focus on myself. It's like before 11 a.m., before 1 p.m., my entire workday is over. I have all the time in the world to focus on myself now. That's the kind of life I want to live in 2 years. Having enough money to delegate things, having enough money to be able to have my own place and support my family, having enough money to learn to be able to improve myself most of the day, having enough money to choose how I live. You get what I mean? So yeah, that's the vision that I want to live in 2 years. That's the vision that I want to have in 2 years. That's how I want my life to unfold in the future. So, in 2 years, what else do I want in 2 years? In terms of fitness, in terms of health, let's talk about that. What kind of body do I want to have? I want to be around 70, 80 kilograms, 12% body fat, like incredibly jacked, basically, for my height, especially. I'm already jacked, to be fair, but I want to just gain some muscle. And I want to have gained those muscles by eating clean, without any kind of supplements, without creatine, without protein, any of that bullshit. Like, naturally get that weight. In terms of health, I want to be absolutely healthy. I want to be incredibly flexible because I'm stretching every day and I'm not doing the regular kind of stretchings. I'm doing flexing kind of stretchings, like insane kind of stretchings, like contortionists kind of stretchings. Because next year I will probably work that job. it was like whether I choose dancing, like improving my dancing skills, basically popping, or I choose flexing. Like, and flexing is like, the skill for the future, the mobility, the flexibility for the future, for the life. When you age, flexibility is incredibly important. That's why I chose flexing. That's why I choose flexing every day. Uh, yeah, like 100% healthy, 100% flexible, 100% jacked, 12% body fat. In terms of mental health, I want to be incredibly calm and chill, down to earth. I want to have even more. I want to go even more extreme with the qualities that I have, like being, like critical thinking, like thinking, like being cool-headed in hard situations, in conflict, in conflicts. Uh, yeah, in terms of mental health, I don't believe in depression. I just believe in hard times, and hard times always pass. Hard men will always be there. Not hard men, strong men. I want to be a strong man. I want to be a stoic. I want to be emotionally resilient. I want to be incredibly cool headed. I want to be able to look at a situation objectively. And I want to be able to make the best move on the chessboard every single time. Let's go. So the camera cut off. Overheating. Now, let's talk about women. Now, the camera overheated, so one of the last things I want to tell you in 2 years is about women. So, I have never been with a woman before. You know what I mean? I'm not planning to be with a woman on the ship because the quality of women is not there. Let's just say that. I am refraining from anything that could lead to that. Whatever you say, I'm just doing that because I think meeting a high quality woman by literally plowing through other women is not the best way to do it. And I don't want to spend my energy or time or anything for that matter on women who are not worth it. You know what I'm talking about. So what is the kind of probability that I'm going to be with a woman in 2 years? I don't know, it's like 50-50 maybe. A bit higher than that. So something like that. I don't know. Just how it is. What is the probability of meeting the right woman within 2 years? Very high. What is the probability that I'm going to take action? Definitely pretty high as well, but I hope and pray that when the right time comes, when I meet the right woman, I will be courageous enough to take the right actions. I will have the balls to do that, you know? That's just what I wanted to tell. Other thing is also that the right woman is going to inspire you. The right woman is going to empower you. The right woman is going to push you to the fullest potential, to your fullest potential, to the utmost of your abilities. That's why meeting the right woman is is the most important thing in a man's life. So yeah, I hope and pray for that, but I don't know. Genuinely don't know. In 2 years, if I have a woman at my place who I feel like, who I genuinely from the bottom of my heart, I feel like is the right one, I 2024 will be very happy. I will be happy that the future is unfolded in a very good way. So yeah, in 2 years I want to be confident. I want to be more confident with women. I want to be strong. I want to be a strong man. So mental health, physical health, financial situation, like what else? Relationships. What about a relationship with friends and my relatives, especially my mom? I want to retire my mother within 2 years. Yeah, I genuinely want to retire my mother within 2 years. And I genuinely believe that it is possible. I want to I want to level up the relationships that I have. And by that I mean that I want my friends to level up. More than anything, I want my friends to level up and I want them to be the best versions of themselves. I want them to grow to their fullest potential because if not, I'm afraid they understand that themselves. I'm not going to be with them. And I'm not saying that I am definitely going to reach success, but I am definitely going to try to surround myself with winners. I'm definitely going to surround myself with people who have money because if you're the last person who doesn't have money in the room, trust me, you are going to have the money. And I want to put myself in the room with the right people. But before that, I want my people and myself to create that room. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I want our relationship with friends to get even better, to get even stronger. We're almost like brothers, but we need to level up. In terms of my relatives, I want to be able to help my relatives, anyone, anytime, with anything. If it's money, especially if it's money, I want to like, no, no problem, don't worry about it. Here's the money you need. If it's like helping with other stuff, I want to be like, sure, I can do that. It's like, or I know the right person who can take care of that. I want to be the guy. I want to be the the man in the family who everyone turns to who have problems. You know, that's what I want. Um, yeah, relationship with my mother. Yeah, I just want to retire her. She is the reason I'm here. So it would only be fair that I will give her the best kind of life that I could possibly do. The best kind of life that I could possibly give. I want to be just like Andrew Tate does. Like when she says, "I don't know what to do with that kind of money," I'm like, just buy a Lambo, just buy a Bentley, just buy a Beamer, whatever. It's like I want to be able to do that. This is the message. This is the message to you in 2 years. 23-year-old myself. I want you to have that life. I want you to be where I dream to be right now. I want you to be grateful for that I'm putting in the world right now. And I want you to put in the work for the future ourselves.